亲爱的朋友们、家人们，欧卡欧卡祝您母亲节快乐！非常感谢点开今天的影片。我们呢并不打算止步于此，问一下您一个问题啊：母亲节再加上孩子，加上难民，加上基督教，你的脑海中能够想到一些什么呢？我一开始真是万万没想到啊！不要急着回答这个问题，我们先用几十秒的时间回顾一部影片。
我们想要考一个摩托来生都不可以呀！
都青年阿邦阿弟啊，他1年多前上映的时候，哇，这真的是成为马来西亚街头巷尾热议的话题，把许多很久都没有去戏院的人拉了回来。这部戏呢，本质是一个悲剧，他讲了那些无国界的人士在他们身上关于那种苦涩的身份、亲情、友情、爱情，而且呢，他们的遭遇让人感到既无奈又痛心，好像能够爬到希望的边缘，但又坠入无尽的绝望。我不知道您怎样看完之后我是有那种撕心裂肺的绞痛真的感到哎呦，这就像别人讲的，好的悲剧它就是揭开了一个伤疤。但是我今天要带给您的现实好像要比这个戏演绎的更加精彩。如果说富都青年是一个事情的 A 面的话，我们把 B 面更加光明积极的展现给您看。真没有想到这些元素加到一起，放在马来西亚这一片神奇的土地上，会变成我们今天看到的。就邀请您随我一起走进今天的影片。
Ready? A 1, 2. Okay, pick up and throw, pick up and throw, pick up and throw, throw. 谁要这个什么？破的那个好谁？throw。
我们的谜题好像在慢慢的解开，看到了孩子，看到了教堂，他们玩的多开心啊！你一定还想了解更多关于这些孩子的故事。我们先走进一位叫做 John 的孩子，看看他是否喜欢这些活动，是否喜欢这里呢？
Hi, John. You'll be famous. Okay, I just have one question for you. Are you happy here?
Yes.
How happy are you?
1 to 10, how happy are you? 10.
10? Oh, okay. What are you doing today?
Today I was swimming in the pool.
Can I see your eyes? Yeah. Could you tell me again?
I was swimming at the pool today.
Do you love the teachers here, tutors?
Yes.
Who do you like the most?
Who's your favorite teacher?
Teacher Robert. Teacher Robert.
Teacher Robert.
Okay. What would you like to say to tell him?
Are you happy about this section?
Okay. So it's quite simple. Just keep being happy, okay? Thank you. Thank you for having the interview with me. Shall we shake hands? Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, John.
Myanmar.
Okay. Lovely.
Where do you come? How long do you?
2 years and a half.
You've been here for 2 years and a half, right?
Yes.
You speak very good English. Yeah. Way to go, boy. Thank you.
Good word.
你知道吗？就在你看到的教堂内他们收留了非常多的难民和无国籍的人士，他们的小孩子。回到今天的这个谜题，好像我们的答案又更加清晰了一些。
These are our kids.
Uh-huh.
That side is the mighty kids.
Today we are going to teach.
And behind will be all the parents.
And this is the fourth leader, right?
Yes.
Fourth generation of
Clarice
leader.
Strong is the fourth generation.
Okay. Every week,
We
like
make-
this.
We make sure it's
Wow.
Yeah, we make sure it's perfect.
Wow. It's a lot of work.
这是一个项目，是由这一个教堂所运行的，而且这个项目的时长长达了34年至今。让我们去采访一下这个项目的创始人 Jenny。 我想你可能和我一样，脑中就有这么一大堆的问题啊！不要急啊，我在采访中就想要了解Jenny，你是谁呀？你为什么要做这个项目？对谁去做？你是怎样去做的呢？而在这么长的时间长河中，第一批的孩子不是已经很大了吗？如今他们怎样呢？我们来看一下。
Could you give a little bit more introduction of yourself and the church first?
Yes, I'm Pastor Jenny Seat. I'm a pastor, voluntary pastor here. Formerly, I'm an ordained pastor here. But because I passed this program to fourth generation, my niece, that's Clarice Chong, she is the leader of the Power Fund program. Power Fund program is a program that is catered for the community.
Could you
Community
repeat the
public.
name of the program again?
Power Fund.
Power Fund.
Power and fun. Full
Yeah.
of power and full of fun. That's why we name it Power Fun.
Power Fund. Wow,
Power
okay.
Fund, yeah.
That's very
So,
funny, actually.
yeah, yeah. It's because we believe God is full of power and full of fun. That's why our children are. There's one group that's called Power, and there's one group that's called Mighty. You know.
Oh, okay.
So,
And I heard that was started like 30 years ago.
1991.
1991. Wow, that's
1991.
34 years?
Yes.
Okay, so what was the situation at that time when maybe you
Yeah.
started the program?
Yeah, I was a banker that time.
Okay.
I wasn't a full-time pastor. I was a banker. I work in down the lane. There's a DNC bank. I was a banker.
Okay.
And then God called me to start this program.
You heard the calling.
Yes, there's a calling to start this program for the community, for the poor.
Okay.
Whereas the poor doesn't have English tuition, they don't have maths tuition, they don't have. And so I decided to form with a team. 4 of us was leaders at that time. And then we formed a team to start this program. Because there's so many community children, but there's so little manpower. So we started the English program to help them in their English because they couldn't understand our English.
Yeah.
So the
Okay.
community of the poor at that time was living in the long houses.
Okay.
There were many long houses back then, 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Long houses. And we reached out to them and asked them to come to church. You know,
Oh,
we
okay.
can learn English and learn creativity because we have drama, we have songs, we have dance, we have so they can learn English at the same time and learn
I got you.
stage presentation.
Before you dive into more details, can I understand specifically that when you are talking about the poor, you mean the kids?
Yes.
Actually, right?
Yes.
So, could you describe what kinds of kids
Yeah.
have you been working with?
Yeah. So the kids are from the longhouses, aged from 3 years old right up to that time was 12, 14 years old.
Oh.
Because we were lack of manpower, so we just run one program. So it's 3 to 14 years old. And then an hour before we will run the English program
Okay.
because we realized that they couldn't understand the level of our English. So we run the English program until today.
Oh,
We
so
still have an English program. We just finished the English program. Now
Okay.
we continue with this.
so they don't have to be Malaysian, right? If I'm right.
Everyone. It's open to everyone.
Okay.
Everyone that has time for God, everyone that has,
okay.
they can come for our English classes and they want to learn more about character.
Okay.
It's a very character building program because most of the program are written to build their moral values so that they learn to love God, they learn to love family and others.
Wow.
So the main crux of the program is loving God and loving others.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many kids were you helping with at the very beginning?
At the very beginning, our church was just 24 children at the very beginning.
Huh?
Our church was very small.
Yeah.
It was one story high. It was not 3 story. It was 1 story high, and we used the library
Okay.
library place, and I painted the curtains so that I can do multimedia. At that time,
Okay.
I use
I can picture that.
yeah, you can
Okay.
picture that, right? We have to darken the rooms and we have to paint we don't have
Okay.
at that time our church we don't have all these tinted windows, so we have to paint the windows. And that time we were 24 children, and then God says, "Go out, Jenny, go out, take your turn, go out and invite the children to come. I want to touch them. I want them to grow in academics, in character, and most of all, grow up to be a godly family." So that the society can be strong and the city can be strong and the nation can be strong. That was the main thing I heard from God. Okay.
Oh, you're doing a great job.
Yeah.
How many kids do you have currently?
So at that time, you only have about 4 teachers.
Mhm.
Then kind of when the children came, it was from like 20 plus to 50 plus to 70 plus, and then to 100 plus.
Wow.
Yeah, it keep growing.
Wow, that's a great job because behind that 70 kids, there are 70 families
Yes.
that need help, need
Yes,
great
70
help from you.
families. Yeah.
Let's say the first kid has been like 40 years old, I guess, because it's
now they
34.
got married, and now they got married, and they have children,
Okay.
and they come to my schools.
Are there
I
any?
do schools also beside church.
Could you name like one most exciting story
Yes.
that you have in your mind of these kids
Yes.
over the long history of 34 years?
And I also have other kids that became the pastors,
Okay.
evangelists. They become teachers. Their families serve together. You will see that Jillian, the one who invited
Yeah.
you, their entire family serve together to
Okay.
serve these poor kids. Yeah. So we have a social concern that help the kids also. Social concern. We have a kindergarten here to help the kids that need education
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did you have a kindergarten?
Yeah.
Wow.
downstairs. That means
Oh.
ground floor, first floor, and even at the stage here, I mean, we still have running classes.
Wow.
So besides the Saturday program,
That's quite a broad spectrum of when we
Growing.
are talking about help. It's quite comprehensive, I think.
yeah.
哎，你看现在轮廓好像越来越清晰了，我们可以慢慢回答这个问题。您可能会说，哎，说到现在你还没有详细来讲一讲关于难民的问题不要讲，我先补充一下背景信息。你知道吗？在缅甸大概有300万人流离失所，其中还有些罗兴亚人呢，他们更容易成为无国籍的人士。这些难民所面临的是国家的军事震荡、经济崩溃、民族冲突，他们还要受到制度性的排斥、法律的歧视等等严重的问题。而这其中呢，根据联合国难民署的统计到去年的数字，在马来西亚的难民可能至少就有17万3千人，而这其中又有许多的孩子。马来西亚并没有签署1951年难民公约，许多的难民他们面临着就业、医疗、教育以及安全诸多的挑战。是否又想起了复读青年的故事呢？那么谁会帮助他呢？就是今天我们采访到的故事主角 Jenny 和他的整个 team 延续了30多年，他们做了一些什么呢？如果他们什么都不做，那么这些难民的孩子会变成什么样？你能够想象吗？
Talking about the kids, could you tell us that frankly and fairly, but for your help,
Before
if
my
you were not in the place,
Mhm.
Can they accept sufficient education? Could they get help financially and mentally from the others?
Yeah.
How
Because
could you be that sure?
I went to their homes.
Okay.
Actually, how do I know?
Yeah.
Because I step into their homes.
Okay.
Their parents are washing clothes for other people, cleaning other people's house.
Okay.
So they are not. The children are running around,
Okay.
and weekends they are not in a school,
Okay.
and so they are running around. They have no program.
Oh.
The English level is very very low,
Okay.
and basically because the kids, they're poor kids, they just go to sometimes the Tamil school, the Malay school, or Chinese school.
Mm.
Yeah, that's all they have. But because of they have no tuition, they have not enough money, so they are normally running around.
Yeah.
They are just spending time, nothing.
Yeah.
I would say nothing. So when we invite them, kind of like it helps them in the academics, it helps them in the character,
Yeah.
and the academics they did well.
Okay.
They kind of improve in the academics. Right now, what we are dealing with are all refugee kids.
Okay. Refugee kids.
Yeah,
Okay.
right now.
They don't
You
have
see
to
most of
miss
them.
it.
They don't have the means of education.
So could they get help from the government?
No,
Okay.
no, they are just refugees. So the school setup is also elementary only.
Yeah.
They don't have high school. They don't have secondary school.
They don't have rights. They don't have sufficient help
Yes.
from the society if you don't step out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But the thing is, the only sad part is the government do not allow them to go into the schools.
Mm.
To the schools, the elementary and high school. Yes, there are preschool that some of them have set it up, like in Stapak area, there are many preschools. Preschool, we are talking about 0 to 6 years old. But the sad part is, after 6 years old,
Yeah.
they don't have place to go,
Wow.
and the parents do not know where to send.
Yeah.
So our tuition will help them. IGCSE, English, Cambridge English.
Oh, yeah.
So our teachers are helping them in the Cambridge English, and some of their children do come to join the Tadika here, the kindergarten here. So they are given half price.
Wow.
Yeah. So some parents, a lot comes to this kindergarten.
Maybe we can interview one of the kids to see what,
One of the kids
Yeah.
can
Yeah, okay. So how do you, can I use the word recruit these kids, or do they come up to the church seeking for help?
No, we have to go to them
You have to go. Oh.
because they are illegal, considered
Okay.
illegal. None. You will say some of them have UNCR card, but most of them don't have UNCR card. So when they come, they run a risk also.
Oh, okay.
If their parents are caught, they are being deported back. So we send our buses to pick them up to come, and we send them back so that they don't have to walk here. They don't have to. We go there and invite them.
Okay.
We give them a flyer and say, "Come." We go to their Myanmar families, mostly in Stapak area. Mostly, we know where they are, so we look for them, and then we invite them.
Did you encounter with difficulties when convincing them to come to the church?
Yes.
What
When
are
their
they?
parents, convincing them is difficult because the parents do not trust us, or parents they are illegal. They worry that they are being picked up by the government. Yeah, we are worried because basically they are illegals.
Okay.
Yeah, but under our shelter in our church, it's quite safe because we have securities, we have umbrella working. So they come in our bus, go in our bus,
Okay.
go back with our buses.
既然是难民，而他们和 Jenny 帮助的那些本地的孩子们如何相处呢？让我们进一步和 Jenny 来探讨一下。
But the only sad part is when we have these refugees children, our local children, our parents don't want them to mix.
Ah.
Yeah. The only sad part. Whereas last time when I started the program, I managed to reach out to many local kids. There were not many refugee kids. They were all local kids. You name it, the Indians, the Chinese. So we all come together, have no problem.
Okay.
Have no problem. But then now, because it's refugee kids, lots of refugee kids, so our local kids kind of like, we come on Sunday then. Kind of like split, but we try to encourage them. But you will see some mix, some parents willing to bring them, so that that's the truth of the matter.
So you're facing some sort of new situation.
Different culture.
Okay.
Different culture, because these kids, they come from different culture. They don't wear slippers. They bite their slippers. They eat their things in our church. We're like, yeah, it's a different culture, but they are learning. Practically, they are very disciplined now.
Okay.
Initially, when we bring them, it was like we cannot cope. Like it's chaotic. It's like they don't understand us. They don't understand English. Yeah, but then they become better and better. Now they understood our English. They understand our instruction. The more they hear, some parents are very good. They continue to bring them. So they grew. So if I ask you to interview a 8-year-old boy, they can speak English.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's impressive.
that is the most fulfilling and most satisfaction to see the kids willing to come and continue to learn. Yeah.
回答我的问题啊，当难民孩子加上基督教会发生什么？相信您已经看到了一个清晰的全貌。我也既触动又非常开心，看到这个项目运行了这么久，已经跑到了第4代的领导人。
I wouldn't
She was
imagine.
when of that?
She was 3 years old then.
Oh, wow.
The leader of today, the leading this community kids. She's the leader. She grew up from the mat, the one sitting there and listening to me,
Okay.
listening to the teachers. And now today, she's the worship leader. I mean, she's the praise leader. She's a worship leader. This is a children leader.
You have passed down to the 4th generation of leadership
Yes.
of this program. So what is the future of this program?
Future
Yeah, what is your outlook?
outlook of this program.
Yeah.
I would say it will continue to expand to the teens program, the youth program. now we are looking into the youth program. Because the children are getting more
Okay,
and more.
yeah.
So we are looking, the teens program are downstairs. If you can see afterwards, first floor there are a team of young people, young leaders.
Okay.
They're grown up from here, became the leaders. So you see the whole cycle of it.
Okay.
It's like we started with nothing, just 4%. And then now we have a team of leaders that's running the teen group. It's from 9 years old right up to 14 years old. Downstairs, first
Downstairs.
floor.
Okay.
Here we are running from 3 years old right up to 8 years old.
Okay.
So down, first floor we're running from 9 to 10 because they are totally very bigger children, so
Yeah.
we split. Last time we were all together, so we split. Now we are thinking of, in future, will be children, teens, and youth program.
Okay.
We will expand that.
等一下呢，我就采访一下第4代的领导 Claire， 看看他是怎样的机缘加入到这个项目，碰到过哪些挑战，往未来看他会怎样做，与之前还会有哪些不同呢？
好，那么现在我们换成华语啊，可不可以先自我介绍一下？
你好，大家好，我是慧茹，我就是 Power Fund 的施工的一个leader。
对，也是刚刚Jenny介绍的第4代的 leadership，
对
对吧？
对
你现在有接手这个项目多久的时间？
大概有3年，3年
已经有3年的时间。那你是什么原因会加入到这个项目呢？
也就是因为我的父母有参加，就从小吧，就可能3岁就参加了 Power Fund 到现在，然后就最近3年前就接手了。
是 part time 吗？还是 full time？
是 full time。
是 full time 的。
对对，就是可能在工作上的时候，有时候需要面临一些问题，就是需要去去面对之类的。
所以你平时最终呈现的是这个每周的这个活动吗？你平时要做一些什么事情呢？
就如果礼拜天的话就，可能星期1到星期5就需要准备一下，好像这个星期6的一些program，我会有一个 program planning，还有一些道具啊。然后我们星期5晚上，通常大家的老师们都会来教堂去布置。好像今天是母亲节的话，我们就会带一些花过来，然后布置这个教堂。
对，我不知道你感到组织这个活动让你感到开心吗？还是怎样的一个情绪呢？
就很有成就感，因为我做的也是侍奉，就是part of serving God，然后就是在里面是有得到一些很快乐的感觉。但是当你看到小孩子开心的时候自然而然自己也会觉得很开心。
那你做和之前第3代的 leader、第2代 leader 和 Jenny 他们做起来会有些什么不一样吗？现在？
可能就是用比较多媒体吧，因为之前
年轻人
对对对，就是可能用比较多 TikTok 或者是Facebook 去宣传。之前的话我们就比较少点 exposure in 媒体。
你可以介绍就是你在做这3年当中碰到让你印象最深刻的一个成就是什么样吗？或者那件事情都可以。
最深刻的就是可能就是看到之前跟我一起参加 Power Fund 的，然后他们长大了之后，然后他们变成一个牧师了。因为之前他们都是non-believers，他们不是基督教，然后他们长大了，然后就信主了，然后也成为了牧师。就我也是有一点成就感吧，在。
我看你是一个很快乐的人啊，你会有 down 的时刻吗？
当然会有，会有。
是什么事情？
可能就是有时候我们好像 planning 做这个策划的时候，可能我们的 deadline 很靠近，就我也需要 balance 一下我的工作还有我的服饰，因为可能服饰上面我们没有得到一些资金还是什么的，我们就是free will 这样子去服饰，所以有时候可能没有一些 balance work life balance， 然后有时候就会一点点的
压力
一点点的。
OK， 那你未来还希望在这个项目中做一些什么？然后希望在这个项目中再工作多久呢？
有了做多久就做多久吧。对对对，可能要改变的就是就希望把年长的还有年轻的那一派就可以把他们融洽在一起吧。因为现在对对对， 因为现在可能我的感觉上就是他们还是有点分开一点的，所以就希望可以把他们融入在一起。
那需要你的不懈的努力啊！祝你成功，也非常感谢你的这个付出。
谢谢，谢
谢。
谢
Thank you。
还说一个问题。
看到这里，我相信您也有很多话要来说，那我们在评论区就多多的讨论。还没有结束这个事情过去了1天之后，王太还在问我一个问题，他说我一直在深思，什么样的人，为什么他们愿意如此无私的付出呢？放弃了自己这么好的工作，抛出这么大量的时间投入到这些毫无血缘关系、毫无利益干戈的孩子的身上。即便去年我们已经花了很长的时间去从事慈善的事业，我们接触到了很多大马这些让人感动的人和事。这个问题好像好回答，又好像不好回答。所谓好回答，是我和王太商量，我说每一个人都会有一些信仰，基督教是一种信仰，道教、佛教是一种信仰，伊斯兰教也是一种信仰。在他的信仰之下，他会做一些事情。每个人的信仰不同，我们的父辈和我们信仰也不相同，即使你没有信仰，那也是一种信仰。大家并不是说只有追求金钱、追逐利益、关心自己称之为一种信仰，可能我们无法理解，但我们真的很感动，也真的很想可以做一些什么。再说我们之前我们也听 Jenny 来说说看，她现在还会向大家社会各界需要一些什么帮助呢？我很想让她利用这个频道和我的节目说出来。
I would say that if you could come and help, it would be great, because we are lack of volunteers. Because this kind of ministry to the poor, the kids needs lots of time. Teaching English, primarily our English classes. If you are fluent in English, we will welcome you to become our English teachers, maths teachers, to help them in the academics. We have 1.5 hours with them in the academics. Come in and help us. And if for the program here right now at 3:30 to 5 is a community program also. It's about teaching them character values, the moral values, the virtues that will help them to be strong families. So when we build their characters, they become better students. They grew in the academics. They grew in their relationship, in their family relationship. That will become a stronger family. That stronger family becomes stronger nation. So out there, public, if you could volunteer your time, either is 1:30 to 3 or 3:30 to 5:30. There are 2 programs that are running, and there's also a teen program that's also running downstairs, first floor. There's 3:30 to 5. They're catering to 9 to 14 years old. So if you are your youth, if you have time on the Saturday, please come and help us.
Yeah, volunteers needed.
Yeah, we need volunteers, and
what we can do. We started a local brand of health food here in Malaysia. Maybe we can support, right? Yeah.
We do have a gift shop. The motivation, the rewarding system is that when they come every week, we give them a coupon, a token. It's like money, but it's not money. It's just token to help them to know how to spend. Using the token, when they come, they can buy gifts. Stationery. I can bring you down to have a look at the gift shop. It's beautifully done by Jillian and the team. The team do a beautiful gift shop. So we also give them food. At the end of the program, sometimes they get a bread or a box of food. So we need food. We need gift shops. If you are running a stationery shop or whatever, you can give us free or half a price.
I think you imported the management system of corporate to managing those kids and help them grow.
Yes. We also will liaise with suppliers. Like Jillian, she's very good. Liaise with suppliers. They can supply us stationeries, bags and stationeries and food and
今天我的这道题说简单一点都不简单，说难它一点也不难。我看到的就是一种大爱，一个真爱，它在人间，它更在大马。
Yeah, but needless to say that you must be fulfilled, or you won't be hanging here for like 30-40 years.
Yes, I believe it's the provision of God.
Wow.
It's truly God, and God sending the people. For the volunteers, it's like you don't have a salary, but you just come and volunteer, I mean, like you just invite them and just depend on God to send them,
Wow.
and just like, you're helping us, come, please come and help, It's no salary, man, like,
I'm so touched, except for these stem cells of the society, like you people helping each other from the bottom of the society, Malaysia won't be like this.
yes.
Thank you so much for your nice job,
I
great
believe
job.
that it's not just academic excellence, but also character excellence, that able to help them. I see them growing. I see them in the academics come up from D to A, kind of like. So you kind of like that boosts you up for, come, let's serve together. Let's not give up. Yeah. What we lack of is manpower, volunteers, and of course, finance, like big company like willing to support us. We'll be happy too.
Yeah, we can offer with bountiful food for you.
Social concern, some of these moms that are, sometimes we go to the food bank to collect food, like milk powder, like for the mummies and for the children. Yeah. So basically, if you see all these children, they need love. They need not just love, but
Well, thank you so much for your great efforts. I'm just showing my
the entire team.
yeah.
The entire team.
That's
It takes a
amazing.
team to do it. We can't just depend on one person or the church. But it's the entire team that's being volunteered that makes things happen for these 35, I would say 34 years now. I'm 64.
Okay, thank you.
时间过得很快，离开教堂的时候，我们也临时的捐出了300块钱，希望呢是可以帮助到 Jenny 和他们的整个项目。但是我们也没有忘记，我们已经拥有 Oka 这个品牌所承载的价值的丰富度是大于个人的，它所能够延续的时间可能也会很长。我们也还在和 Jenny 商量，看 Oka 还能做些什么帮助到大家。也非常感谢对我这个影片大家的支持，我祝大家能够过一个有意义的母亲节。我们非常感恩生活在大马，看到这些改变我们的思想，改变了我们的人生，与大家共勉。喜欢的话敬请支持然后也给我们多多点赞、评论、转发，谢谢，晚安。
Yeah, I don't know I would be on the stage. I should have wear the suit. I'm a Chinese from Shanghai for 3 years
Shanghai.
on MMS2H program. Yeah.
So we really want to, it's an honor to have you today, especially on Mother's Day.
Yeah.
And your wife,
Yeah, my wife's here, and actually we are honored to see the same with all of you, and it's touching. It's we are really moved. We definitely will broadcast that to our audience of our channel. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
I think it's our honor to have our YouTuber with us today.
Yes.
A surprise guest today. A surprise guest, none of us know about it except our children. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
And
thank you so
join
much.
us more.
And
OK 啊。